Okay. We are live. So Nerd Z, is you ready?
Yeah.
Del Pesh, is you ready?
Ready, stand, and deliver.
Okay. In a world where love, a word that comes and goes, but do people really know what it really means to love somebody and their languages? This is the vent. Oh yeah, I am your host, Jay Hunterville. We got the beautiful Nerd Z here.
Hey.
And we got the infamous Del Pesh here.
In the flesh. In the flesh.
And
Yippee!
you try to kill my bassy voice. We gonna talk about love.
I'm rolling.
Is Valentine's well next Saturday, next Sunday is gonna be Valentine's Day. Got a little speed dating thing going on. So all single men, fill that questionnaire out. We gonna talk about love. We're gonna talk about all these things, relationships, a little bit of sex, a little bit of situationships. So
Jeez, good one.
basically, it's gonna be a crazy month of love.
Wow.
But
Wow.
today, this week, we're gonna be talking about the five love languages.
Wow.
Um, the five love languages. But before we get to that, um, um, that was my basically my phone call voice when when you're talking to your lady and you're just like it's how you just woke up or it's like you should get the voices. Hello, how you doing? I'm good. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't think that does anything, but whatever. COVID update.
Yeah.
So
Dun, 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 dun,
something
dun.
that
Don't sue us.
don't it's kind of the TSN sound. Now it is reported that the first Brazilian and South African variants of COVID-19 has been identified in Toronto.
They couldn't wait to throw an African disease. They're like, "Oh, we didn't blame black people for this disease yet. Yes, South Africa. Okay, we can blame them again. Go ahead.
So basically, on Sunday, a patient who had recently traveled to Brazil has tested positive for P1 COVID-19 mutation. They are
Mm.
currently hospitalized. Um, all health officials also reported that the first COVID case of B1351 mutation, known as a South African variant of the virus, the person has no recent travel history and has no known contact to anyone who has recently traveled. So that is wild on both. Like, well, one they said he went to Brazil, and then one they didn't even know how he got it, but they just tested it. And it's like it's from Africa. So I don't know how I don't know how they track it. I don't know how they figure this out.
Mm.
Um, I think just for us is just another every week we're just gonna have something new when it comes to COVID. I don't think they're gonna manage it in any shape. I think we'll just have to wait and see what happens. What do you
This-
guys think about this whole COVID
so
traveling thing?
they don't know how this person got it. Like they're just like
The South Africa one.
the South African one. They don't know. I
So he
mean,
hasn't. This person hasn't traveled anywhere outside of South Africa until now, coming to Toronto.
No, he never traveled. Someone, I guess someone around him came back from South Africa and he got it from them. So at first I thought, okay, right now they're doing the Super Bowl and the weekend's performing. Sorry.
Oh, the
But
half. Hmm.
the halftime, but we're no business about that right now. Shout out to the weekend, but I'm trying to do this pod.
As he,
So
his eyes were off screen.
yeah, clearly. But yeah. So I feel that like sometimes I wonder if this is just being made up. Like I don't
oh,
know. Like it's just so weird that like all this like I thought it was only one disease. Now there's mutations.
there's
They were
mutations
talking
now.
about how there was mutations for some time now.
I know, but it's like roaches. Like it's like there's certain things. It's like it's just not immune to anything. Like they it's like they are immune to it and then they get stronger.
Yes.
It's like a super disease. Like it's crazy to me. Like no type of Jamaican tea can cure this
It's because wow.
or Caribbean tea. Like the people are at work trying to figure this out. There's actually been a weed shortage in Jamaica due to COVID.
That's wild.
that was a room silencer.
That's
was,
wild.
You know what I mean?
That is the place for weed, and there's a shortage.
I don't know what's going on, guys.
Let
but
that marinate in your head.
I got a question. What are your predictions on how long this is gonna be like? Like, do you think we're gonna talk when are we gonna be able to choose to go to a party like safely, like it was back in the day?
I mean, like I was reading up on something that was saying that the Spanish flu. I was on Twitter. The Spanish flu had like been around for 2 years or something, and then people were like, they had to like isolate for that period of time. But then the impact was significantly like higher versus like coronavirus with a much larger population and a smaller impact, but yet we're still being isolated for the same amount of time. It's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like at this rate, with the amount of fear that people have built up in others, I feel like we're going to be here for like another year or something, especially when they keep extending it the way that they keep extending it.
They're doing like the, back in the day to silence and stop kids from behaving, they'll flick the switch on and off. That's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll say a date, and it gets close to the date, and they're like, okay, extension, and then it gets close to the next date, and then okay, extension.
Right?
Like,
You brought me back. You brought me back when this is like, hey, stop! Click, 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 and it was like.
teaching them to realize, like
Either.
that's what I'm saying, right? It could cause an epileptic seizure. Like,
Yo, have you ever had those teachers like, you know what, you guys don't want us to be? I'm just gonna stop talking.
Yep.
And then everybody just like, shh, the teacher's quiet.
it's like,
I don't know how that worked, but it worked.
Because they know that's their way out.
I don't know how.
It's like, oh, y'all don't. Okay.
It's
You
a
guys know.
psychological thing. And then the teacher will be just quiet, just waiting. It's like, oh no, they're gonna cancel our recess if we don't keep quiet.
that is funny. That's always that kid that says that too. Cancel our recess.
Yo, chill out. They're not gonna make us go to the gym. You can't play with the parachute with the hole in the middle. Or the computer lab. Like, listen, they're gonna stop us from playing Math Circus. Stop.
Clench together.
It's like recess. Sometimes they get mad. They put your head down. Head to the desk. Everybody's heads to the desk.
Head to the desk. Like,
y'all remember those days?
Catch a
But I
mean
mean,
nap.
have you guys heard about that whole rally that's gonna happen where they're like, forget this, we're gonna go wherever we want, we're gonna open up our shops, we're gonna do all the services that we want, etc., etc.
Oh shoot! That okay?
Let them have fun. Let them do that. Let them do that. I'm gonna listen to the law, okay? I'm gonna listen to the law. I'm not these people that are gonna be like, yo, yeah, I know it's COVID, but we can still hang out. No, COVID is real, yo. COVID is real. Like, I know people think that it's just like, oh, I'm not gonna get COVID. No, people are catching this. People are not tasting their food, and people are getting sick with headaches and all that stuff and not knowing. It's a real thing, guys. I'm not doing it for me. Like, I know I hate it, but I'm doing this for everybody else. Like, there's people that, I'm immune to a lot of things. I don't think there's a lot of people around me that are though. Like, you cough 1, 2 times, I'm just, they're trying to kill me.
But the thing is, I've been doing that before COVID though, so that's why it's like, anytime someone was coughing like that, I'm like, yo, hey.
I'm afraid to cough.
Hey, yo,
like, I'm afraid to cough. I'll be choking on my spit, and I'm afraid to choke.
That's extreme. Don't do that.
I'm not trying to. It's not like I'm trying to. Like, I remember I drank the water and I wanted to cough and I just spit out the whole water.
Yo, that's
Because I was like, if I cough in this, it's gonna sound bad. And I was like, "You COVID ass, get out of here." You know what I mean? But COVID is
Some people
real.
can't handle the isolation, though. I mean, we've seen a few clips just the other day.
It is true. It is true. Everybody's going nuts. I don't know. I feel
Losing
like
it.
this isolation is turning man everybody mad.
that's
And
seriously like
I I think there's gonna I think mental health checks should be free for now.
Facts. I really do
Government
feel that
fund
way
into that. You don't want to fund the serve, fund some mental health checks.
because especially with some of the rates of like killings that are happening just based off of like ridiculous things. Like the where's that place where the couple who was shot dead over shoveling?
Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
Pennsylvania, yeah.
yeah, like these people, everybody's going nuts,
crazy.
and I feel like they just need, I don't know, some.
All this
It's gonna
due
be
to
hard.
COVID.
It's gonna
I
be
had a
hard to
person
raise kids and everything.
I had a
So
person quit on the spot. Like they're just apparently they're just erratic for the week. I wasn't there, and then they came in. They came into work. They just took the vest off, neatly placed it. They didn't throw it. They didn't whip it. They didn't whip it. They
you
neatly
know what
placed
someone's through.
neatly placed it on the table. Said and in a calm, soothing voice, she said, "I'm finished here. Thanks for the opportunity." And just keep in mind, Z, he was a Hulk. He was Hulk yelling the day before. And
I
then
am not gonna let you take my energy.
no, like no, that's he came in the morning time, just neatly took off the uniform, placed it on the table, and just went, "Thank you for the opportunity," and just
Wow.
calmly walked out.
Yo,
Hopefully,
If you came the day after, you're like, oh, he's such a nice guy. I wonder what happened. Why he just turned out. But if you're there
mhm,
day before, 24 hours.
flipping out, flipping out. That's how you know someone's mad. The one day, that means he went home thinking about it. You know what? I'm gonna
Yes.
kill everybody in that place, or just I'm gonna just toss tables. And he said, no, just
Right.
fold the shirt
Your
and just
thing.
leave.
like that. No,
Just leave.
because what people told me, he was like that dude was snapping, like because of, I guess the lockdown and doing curbside or whatever. Like the guy was just yelling at people, "Where's the thing? Where's their order? Where's
Yeah,
their
no,
order?"
it stressed
Like,
people out because they said because
yo,
someone had to confirm that the order is there. Now someone's outside waiting for the order. It's like, where is it?
he'd be
It
like,
was confirmed.
"This is effing stupid. I'm just gonna take it off the shelf. This is stupid."
No, but you know what? It's not funny, but I mean, I could definitely understand. Like, I could definitely relate, especially during this time where it's like certain things. Like, I work in a library, and as quiet and as undramatic as a lot of people may think the library is, you literally have those moments. Like, okay, people reserve their books, right? And
Mhm.
because we also have curbside, it's like if somebody mishandles the books or wraps them incorrectly with the wrong pin number or anything like that, it's the same thing. So it's like I'm there looking, this person's in the space, they're frantic, they're anxious, they don't want to
Yeah.
sit here longer than they should. And it's like, I
Oh,
can't find your stuff. Well, now we're staring at each other through the plexiglass, like, I don't even know what to do. Like,
Through the plexiglass. That's
and then
funny.
you're having bare phone calls. The person's calling. I am outside.
right? And it's like,
What
it's
parking
cold
lot?
outside.
What parking lot number? Number 4. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna come out right out with your order. They call back. Where's my order? You guys said you were gonna call 10 minutes ago. They said that it was ready. He's like, please give us
Right?
a moment. And then, people are flipping out. But I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you guys this: when someone is fed up,
Oh, yeah.
when they say, you know what, like if you're getting kicked out the house, if someone's quitting, if someone's just done with you, if they said it in a calm way, they're done. They're done.
They're like,
Like
yeah.
there's no coming back. If they're angry, you could probably go back and be like, hey, man, I was going through it. I know. I was just a little upset.
Mhm.
But when someone says,
Thank you.
I'm sorry, you just finish.
Ooh, now I'm thinking, I wonder if he'll come back Monday and do some extra thing. I don't know. I don't know.
No.
And then,
He's done. He's done. He's done. He said, you know what? He's thinking about if you wanted to do some extra thing, he would have left out storming and then came out storming.
Mm-mm.
But he folded his clothes. That
No,
means
nigga.
that means yo, when a man folded his clothes,
You know it's
he's
over.
at peace with you. Like
I
if a girl
get
decided to throw
so
your
funny.
stuff outside, you did something bun the girl, and the girl folded your clothes outside.
Fold this
Your clothes is
And left it
outside
under.
packed,
but
not
neatly.
stuffed,
Yeah, neatly
packed
too.
neatly. You're done.
No,
Because that girl
no,
is at
They thought
peace.
about it.
They thought about it and they're at peace.
nah. You know
And
what?
none of your clothes is touched,
I don't
like
trust
mash
that.
up, ripped, nothing.
No, I don't trust that. I don't trust that. That's like calm before the storm. I don't trust that.
No, no, no.
I don't
If the,
trust
no,
that.
no, 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 no. If the girl said, "Get out of my home," not even
Z,
house,
if
get out of my
No,
home.
but I get it. I get the other side of it.
if I text you
calm before
guys
the
like,
storm
hey,
too.
this guy, if I text you guys like, yo, I'm ducking behind the desk right now. This guy's tripping. Yo, this guy's tripping. Didn't say didn't warn you. Like,
Well, do you guys? Does everybody know when he comes through, he can't be let in because it's curbside and he's not a employee?
now, okay, this is the thing. This is why you can't. This is why communication is important, which we'll
Mm.
discuss in our 5 love language segment. But
Mhm.
before that, not many people know he left.
Oh.
So
So they need to report
if he
that.
were to come back, people would be like, "Oh, you're working today," and then
Mm.
plot
Yeah,
twist.
I just
Clack, clack, clack,
yeah.
clack, clack.
No,
You know what I
no,
mean?
no. It says, yeah, I forgot my bib. I forgot my vest.
And
And then
they're
he
like,
starts
"Oh,
going to the nail gun section
you."
with rubber bands and gas cylinders for the nail gun. Or he gets a nice pass load that's battery operated that he charged at home.
Right? Like,
This is getting dark.
I don't trust that calm before the
Turns the
storm.
whole
I don't.
place into the equalizer because of what?
This is.
Not the Queen Latifah one, the Denzel one.
That is premiering tonight at 9 after the Super Bowl.
It is.
Oh,
It is
yeah?
today. It is today. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they gotta add for us. So we're
I mean-
not really haters. We're actually supporting this.
Mm.
They're tagged. So
You know,
mm.
right after the Super Bowl, you guys have a lot of what is it? Expectations. That's something right after the Super Bowl. The last thing I remember watching right after the Super Bowl was This Is Us, and I almost cried my ass off watching that.
I heard it's good, but you will cry. That's what I've been
It's a
hearing.
real tearjerker. It's a real
Yeah.
tearjerker. I
Quite
hate
a
that
drama.
show because it makes me sad.
But I don't know. Moral of the story is hey man, keep a hold to your mental, man. Because
Mhm.
I didn't even explain the second person that left where they just walked in. They walked in the morning time and just like, yeah, I'm done, and just walk back.
There's certain people like
Yo,
that.
people are just they're
At
not with
least
the shits,
they
man.
have the courage to tell you. Some people just text them, "I'm not coming in still." And then everybody's asking, "Where is this guy?" And it's like you're the only one that knows.
And you're the only one that yo.
Where is this guy? He's not coming in. And then
Yeah.
they probably think that you know him. Did you call him? Like, why am I calling him?
Why would I call
I'm not the manager. You're the manager.
You're the
You
manager.
call him.
You call him. Like, yeah,
Why
like
am I calling the man? You call him.
for what?
Let him tell you why he's not coming in.
I don't know, man.
You know what I mean?
Even I don't know if you guys heard about what happened to the Bell, where Bell let go like 200 some people,
Mm.
and then
I
one
I don't know
guy
anything about it.
he was going off on Twitter. He was like, "So does this affect my mental health because I got let go from a company?"
Oh, Bell Lex talk happened. That's why.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the guy was he was
And
gutting them.
that is the irony of it all.
Hey, Bell, how about you lower the rates of the price that it takes for people to call their loved ones in the jail cells? How about that?
It's because
Should it be $30 a minute or whatever it is?
$30 a what?
I'm
Excuse
joking,
me.
I don't know.
Oh,
But it's
I was-
a high ass. It's like you're making it sound like it's a roaming charge for people to call their loved ones. You know what
That's
I mean?
hey man, hold on to your mental. Man.
They are Canadian citizens too. I'm just saying. If you have Canada-wide calling, then why a jail cell in Canada is that much to
More.
call? Not technically long distance, so yeah, figure that out.
I think they need to figure it out.
Just figure it out. And roaming charges. Like I want to travel. If I travel, why am I paying anyway? It's neither here or there, because y'all might just run up my bill because I said these things. But but we still have to show love. That segue into the 5 love languages. Okay.
I wish we had some theme music for this, but
I
damn,
know.
it's too bad.
Some jazzy. Anyway, now, 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 let me get back to the voice. What
Oh
are
god.
5 love languages?
Mm.
Mm. So the 5 love languages are 5 different ways of expressing and receiving love. Words of affirmation,
Mm.
quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. A lot of people don't communicate love in the same way, right? So everybody's different. Everybody's just different when it comes to love, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the 5 love languages, I'm gonna say like what okay, let's do a little quiz here. Let's do this. Out of 5, which is because Del Pesh will be our what do they call the example? The guest. What do they call it? Like the person that's gonna be the exhibit A, like
Exhibit like the
the
volunteer, I guess.
volunteer for the 5 love languages.
Oh,
Um,
we should say the website. So hold on. So
yeah,
the
just
website.
basically a 5 love language website. They sell the book there.
So yeah, www. No one said. I'm saying www. No one uses that. 5lovelanguages.com/
Okay.
quizzes.
Yeah.
Yes. So there are 5 of them basically: words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go down the line. So
Yeah.
for KD, before you tell us who you think we are, let's just make this thought. Like let us think of who you are for the
Okay.
5 love languages. So Nerdy, who do you how much what do you think Del Pesh's top languages
Top
for Nerd
two.
KD? Yeah.
Mm, I feel like hmm maybe acts of kindness and
Mm-hmm.
material. Because we
Oh,
already
the
know.
receiving gifts, yeah.
Yes, receiving gifts. Because we already know the touching ain't it. It ain't it.
Oh, wait,
It
wait.
ain't
That is the lowest on the list. Yo. Okay.
it.
Wait,
Physical touch may be the last on the list.
Yeah.
wait. The touching is low, but
Don't do it. Don't do it. Nope. You're about to say something wild. You're about to say something wild. You're about to say something wild. I'm gonna stop you right there before we
no,
get
no, no.
past
But
it.
like low and like, as in the last part of it, or like.
Out of the 5, that's gonna be the last one on the totem pole.
Oh, okay, okay. As the
The
last.
But I
top
Okay.
think
five.
your top
Yeah. So
2 would be like acts of kindness and gift giving.
I think for me, for
Touch number
for for
5.
Delpesh, I think it's either two. It could be quality time and acts of service.
Mm.
Hmm.
For Nerd Z, Delpesh, what do you think for Nerd Z? What can you I
Um.
mean Delpesh, what do you think about yours? You think we're right? You think we're not? Because you're gonna
Um.
do the test anyway.
We're gonna do the
Yeah, what do you think you're gonna get?
Hmm. GIF may be top 2. I don't know if it's gonna be 1 or 2, but GIF.
Mm.
Okay.
And then
Receiving gifts.
what's the hmm.
There's words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, and physical touch. That's left.
I it's either quality time or touch, I think.
Okay.
One of the two.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you got for the Nerd Z? Let's see if we know the Nerd Z.
Hmm. Um Quality time for sure. That's a solid one.
Hmm.
And then number 2 would be one of those was affection, right? Or so, what's
Words of affirmation.
words of affirmation? Words definitely, yeah. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, I called
definitely
those
that.
two too. I called those two too for Nerd Z.
If not that, then the service,
Acts of service.
acts of service actually, yeah.
Yeah, I call those two. I call those two for Nerzy. I think she like a little lyrics, yo, from words of affirmation. Okay. Nerzy, you think we're close enough? You think that's close enough or
Yeah, I'm actually a special kind. So my top two, well, my top one and two, my one, are actually two.
okay.
So every time I've tested it, it's been both of them reaching the same number every single time.
Hmm.
Nice shoe.
Okay.
Okay.
So yes.
So what do you think about me?
Hmm.
I mean, if
Yeah.
if you're on Mako route, I mean, you're probably touching. So
Yeah,
I
I do
mean,
like physical touch. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because you're taking ginseng, taking your vitamins.
Yeah. And gift giving. No, actually, I
What?
lied. Words of affirmation. Words of affirmation.
Okay,
Sensitive for words of
I can
affirmation.
see that. Okay.
Yeah, I feel that.
Well, I assumed mine is I do think physical touch is a big thing,
Hmm.
but I do think words of affirmation, quality time, and acts of service are like all on the same level.
Mm.
Gifts are okay. I like gifts, but I like just all those other ones too. Like I don't know. Well, as Delpesh has not done this as yet, so he will be doing the quiz live on the VedPod.
Live right now. So let me screen share this.
As he's
Yeah,
going through that,
So you guys are seeing it?
yes.
The
yeah.
mouse is moving? Okay.
So you go read these questions and you go hold it down.
Okay.
Go
It
ahead.
it's more meaningful to me when someone I love sends me a loving note, text, email for no special reason. I hug someone I love. Oh, now give me the grabs. Okay.
I said, give me the. Okay.
It's
I said, give me the.
it's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with someone I love, just us. Okay. Someone I love does something practical to help me out.
Uh
Hmm.
oh. Uh oh.
Yeah,
You
that's
you better think right. You better think right. You better get this right. Let's see what's talk the tigs. Talk the tigs.
this guy.
You better get it together. You better get it
Um,
together.
shoot.
And you guys who are in the chat or watching the live, you guys could also like answer these on your own. Um, whatever you guys think it may be for yourself, or even just what you think Kadeem might pick.
Trust me, because Delpesh is on this right now, just trying to hold it together. Don't be
This
all
okay.
modest. You better answer that question quick.
I'm
Answer
gonna
it quick.
select.
Hurry up.
I'm gonna select this one, but that slightly beats the other ones, just slightly.
Yeah, you
Mm.
better just quick. First response is the best response.
So
Quick.
okay, it's more. So wait, it's more meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love, of concern for each other. I get to spend time uninterrupted, leisure time with those I love. Uninterrupted? I mean, yeah, okay, sure, I guess. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when someone I love does something unexpected for me to help me with a project, or I can share an innocent touch with someone I love. I'm gonna go. I
Why
thought of
you
a joke,
laughing?
just like I
Why you
thought.
kind of laughing? What's wrong with an innocent touch, Delpesh? That's so funny.
Versus a
Yeah.
project?
Sure.
Um, I guess I touched. I guess I don't know.
Man said, I guess you wouldn't watch your girl help your partner helping you on a project.
Nah,
Hmm.
nah.
Okay, that
It's
sounds
more meaningful to me. It depends on the project, but okay. Someone I love
oh
puts their arm
Jesus.
around me in public. Someone I love surprises me with a
I'm
gift.
gonna. I was about
Sur-
to say something. You passed me a dirty alley, and I was about to swish it right back, but I'm
Wait,
gonna wait.
what do you mean?
You said a project, and I said or a job.
Oh, wow, wow.
That's neither here or there. Sorry, guys.
Puts their arm around me in public. I mean, what?
In public,
But that's
Yeah, it could be a hug. Think of it like a hug.
It said put arms around me in public.
Sure. I'll go with arm around me. Okay, sure. It's more meaningful to me.
I'm not really a
When
PDA guy. I think I can be, but like I'm not.
I'm around someone I love, even if we're not really doing anything. Okay. Oh no. I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or putting my arm around someone I love. What? That's the same. I just answered that. Hey, I just answered that. So I'm just gonna answer this. All right. It's more meaningful.
I
It's
think
more.
I'm trying to twist you up so you like know, like you know what I mean, the
Mhm.
algorithms.
It's more meaningful to me when I receive a gift from someone I love. I hear from someone I love that they love me. Yeah, okay. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love. I am complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason. Oh, give me the compliments. Shower me.
Do
Okay.
the
This guy
compliments.
said, "Shower me."
Give me my
Serve me with
flowers.
compliments.
It's more meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out with someone I love. I unexpectedly. They seem to be pushing gifts. I mean, gifts are okay, but like, okay. Geez, like pushing that. Anyway, it's more meaningful to me when I hear someone say, I love you. No, I love what? I love telling me I'm proud of you.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that someone proud of you. Yeah, that's like unmatched.
Mm.
It's more meaningful to me when I get to do the things with someone I love.
Mhm.
I hear supportive words from someone. I just answered that. What the?
They're trying to twist you, so just in case you know,
It's more meaningful to me
it's the
when
wording.
someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. Oh, okay. You see how fast? Oh, shoot.
Ooh.
So doing versus actions.
Just actions speak
Um,
louder than words, or the words all you need.
let me do that one. It's more meaningful to me when
Like,
I
you
hear a
gotta do one
phrase.
that's the truest to you, my guy. And just be like, well, that's cool. I'm gonna choose that because this guy just said, they already asked me this, so I'm just gonna choose this. I'm like, nigga.
No, but they already asked me.
All right.
I hear praise from someone I love. Someone I love gives me something that shows they were really thinking about me. Give me the second one. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around someone I love. I get a back rub from someone. Back rubs, actually with my back now, yeah, give me a back rub. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with a little back rub, yes.
It's more meaningful to me when someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished. Someone I love does something for me that I don't particularly enjoy. Oh, you see how they try to trip you? Oh, you see how they try to trip you up.
Mm-hmm.
That I know that they don't enjoy.
You better mind before your partner sees that and be like, yo, so you don't like this? So the whole time I've been doing this wrong?
So basically, they're doing something for you that they don't enjoy, but they do it because they
They love you.
But I don't want to do anything. You know, I'm gonna pick the first one. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to be in close physical proximity to someone I love. I sense someone I love showing interest in the things I care about. I mean, you don't have to be care about what I'm into really. Proximity. Okay. It's
Okay.
more
So you're
meaningful to
halfway
me.
there.
Someone I love works on a special project with me that I have to complete. Someone I love gives me an exciting gift. What is with the gift thing?
They're trying to push you on some things, yo.
It's more meaningful to me when I'm complimented by someone I love on my appearance. Okay. Someone I love takes the time to listen to me and really understand my feelings. I mean,
Hmm. That's hard.
that's
Both.
actually wow.
That's very hard.
Yeah.
It's either the person's complimenting your exterior or they're really listening to your interior.
I mean,
What is that for you, Nerdsy? As Key Dalpesh is struggling going through this. What is that for you?
I mean, if I had to choose out of the both of them, I would choose the person listening to me because it takes more energy to really listen and to really take that time to like share that moment with me being vulnerable. So
Yeah, that's cool. I don't know about the vulnerable part, but that's cool. I'm gonna for a second.
I said that's cool.
It's more meaningful to me when I can share a meaningful touch in the public with someone I love. A meaningful touch, okay. Someone I love offers me to run errands for me. I mean, nah, I'll do my errands. Someone I love does something special for me to help me out. I get a gift. Wait, I get a gift that someone I love put into the thought choosing. Now, okay, if they thought
That one
about it,
is
I mean,
that one is sweeting you right now. You're like, wait, huh? They put thought into this gift? Now, because you know that means if someone puts thought in that gift, that means something you really wanted and
that's what I'm
something that could
saying.
help you and utilize whatever. You know what I
That's what
mean?
I'm saying. Yo, okay, now they got me with the gift. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when someone I love doesn't check their phone while they're talking to each other. Wow, okay. Someone I love goes out of the way to do something that relieves pressure on me. Damn, release the pressure. Be pressure free.
Release the pressure.
It's more meaningful to me when I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift from someone I love. Not really. I hear the words "I appreciate you" from someone I love. Nah, give me that one. Okay, someone I love. So it's more meaningful to me when someone I love and I haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a little gift, or someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do at the time. Damn. Okay.
That's a good one.
Oh
That's a good
shoot.
one. That's a good one. You better
That's a
say it.
good. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Nah. Sometimes you gotta hold it down, baby girl. Okay. Next question.
Mm-hmm.
It's more meaningful to me when someone I love doesn't interrupt me while talking. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or giving gift or gift giving is an important part of the relationship with someone I love. No, that's not really important. This is a rude question to like don't interrupt me while I'm
Right?
talking.
So
Yeah,
you're
like,
just gonna
yeah, yeah,
interrupt
yeah.
me every time I talk? Oh no, bro, I took yourself, eh?
I'm gonna go with the first one.
It's like I am
It's
talking.
it's
And I was like, oh, but yeah, what? I just said, did you hear anything that I just said? No, I was too busy interrupting you. Like,
it's more meaningful to me when someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or I get to go somewhere while spending time with someone I love. Hmm. Hmm.
you're 3/4 of the way.
Yeah, we can spend time.
Almost
Okay.
there, though, Pastor. Almost there.
It's more meaningful to me when someone I love touches my arm or shoulder to show their care or concern, or someone I love gives me a little gift that they picked up in the course of their normal day. Eh.
This is come clutch. That comes at clutch sometimes. Like, hey, I brought some Oreos. I'm like, Oreos.
That is
They're
true.
looking for me. You know what I mean? They're looking. But no,
But
don't
then
make
if
my
you're
my
sitting in a
thing switch that
room,
up.
if you're sitting in a room and then they see you and they're like, are you okay? Give you a nice little touch on the hand. Look at you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, those are both good answers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna take a coin and do 50-50.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna
This guy said flip a coin.
okay, boom, we'll do the first one. Okay, next one. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love says something encouraging to me, or I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with someone I
Shared.
love.
Shared.
Do I want her in my hobbies though?
Hey, I'll be very you in your own hobby, yo.
Nah, give me the encouragement. Okay, it's more meaningful to me when
Nothing wrong
someone I
with that
love
though.
surprises me with a small token of their appreciation. Okay, or I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship. Friendship. Okay. Uh, the second one, I guess. Okay, okay, that's fine. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love helps me out, especially if I know they're already busy, or I hear someone I love tell me that they appreciate me. Uh, hmm. We got the first one. Okay. It's more meaningful to me when I get a hug from someone who I haven't seen in a while, or I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to him and her. Oh,
That's a good one, I guess.
that's a. We'll go to the second one. Okay.
Mm.
It's more meaningful to me when I'm able to just be around someone I love, or I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, or putting my arm around someone I love. I already answered that, so I'm just going to be around. Okay.
Okay.
Calculating. Your primary love language is
Quality time
Okay, that's
with a side of
29%.
physical touch as 626 and words of affirmation at 23. Lowest is gifts and access services 16.
yeah. Gifts is like not really. They're not that important.
Okay.
And that's yeah.
For mine, because I did the mines like recently, because I don't, it's been a while. Mine is, according to this, is 37% physical touch, 23% words of affirmation, quality time and acts of service is both at 17, and gifts is 7.
Yeah, where we like gifts is very like gifts like that. I have
I like
Amazon.
gifts, but it's not the greatest. It's not the great. Like I like it. I like gifts. I'll appreciate gifts. I always love gifts. I just like I just for me it's just the smaller things. Like just yo, let's just cuddle. Let's kick back. Let's like for me I like wrestling. I like fighting, like wrestling. You know what I mean? Let me pick you up and throw you on the bed. You know what I mean?
You might want to
Not
clean that
like
up a bit, but
not like not like sexually, but like like
Play fighting.
play fighting a little bit. I'll be just like slap your
Because-
head back and run off. You know what I mean?
it's because I like to wrestle. Like what?
You know what I mean? It's fun.
It's because I like to play fight whatever.
It's fun. It's
Like,
fun, guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm so weak. Take the pillow.
Okay, so let's break down each one. All right, so they say people with words of affirmation love language values verbal acknowledgements or affection, including frequent I love yous, compliments, words of appreciation, verbal encouragement, and often frequent digital communication like texting and social media exchange. So certain tips that they brought up, how to communicate with people with love words of affirmation is to encourage, affirm, appreciate, empathize, and listen actively.
Mm-hmm.
He said things to avoid: non-constructive criticism, not recognizing or appreciating effort. So me, as much as I could say words of affirmation is like one of my love languages, like 17%, I think. No, 23%.
Mm-hmm.
I could say I have a hard time giving it back sometimes because I don't know if it's like I forget to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
I can
I
say
mean,
like I'll just
no, I was about to say, yeah, that it's how you receive it. That doesn't mean that's how you speak it. Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I could say I know how to receive it, but I have a hard time speaking it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I could say. Like I'll cut. Like no, I don't feel well. No, I say I love you a lot.
It's like you're in deep thought. You're
He's
just
thinking it.
No, you know what? No, because I'm reading it. It's like I know I've said it. I've done the unexpected text note. Generally, yeah, I've encouraged. Encouraged maybe not as much, but not recognizing or appreciating. No, I would say thank you, but sometimes I don't see everything. I can say that. Like I don't see everything, my partner does. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'll be like, oh, that passed me. And I'll be like, whoops, my bad, baby. You know what I mean? I'll like, and it'll be bad, but like, how about you guys? You guys think you guys can understand that language and go through that?
Yes. I am a person where words of affirmation is my top. Um, and I'm pretty good at giving it, but I have I'm very difficult. It's very difficult for me to give praise to people, especially if I don't see it worthy for praise. So if the person wants it from me, I'll be like, it
Gotta earn
comes
it.
with a yeah, like I have to be like, but I don't think so. Like, but even if it is for them, like that can be a battle for me. I can definitely say that. I actually had a conversation with somebody the other day where it was like in the midst of the conversation, or it became an argument, and how the argument arose was literally because we were going at each other's different love language. They were doing something for me, which would have been an act of kindness, right? And I was giving back to them an act of service, and I was giving back an act of service by essentially giving them money for them doing the service for me, right? But what they wanted was words of affirmation. They wanted praise for their efforts of doing this act of service for me. So they were mad at the fact that I wasn't saying thank you versus just taking the money from me and
Oh,
looking at the money as saying thank you.
Yikes.
So this is where those things come into play, right? And sometimes people don't realize that's where miscommunication of like acts of like love language comes in and impacts your like relationship with people, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, but at the end of it, I was like, you want to thank you? Fine, thank you.
wow. And that
Mm.
didn't.
Don't kill me. Pesh, how about you? You think were the affirmation man?
Um, I think I got getting better at that actually.
Mm.
I'm talking about like stone statue gargoyle. Like I don't really say much because you have to like walk it more, right? But
Right.
I think I'd have to learn to say it more.
Mm-hmm.
Like baby girl, you're doing great.
Mm-hmm.
Love you lots.
Mm-hmm.
Booty look good today. Um,
Amazing.
amazing.
I'm proud of you. Yeah.
Got a got a smart mouth, but you got a smart brain. You know.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Well, the next one I would put up is physical touch. And physical touch, which is my top language, is their love language is feeling loved when they receive physical signs of affection, including kissing, holding hands, cuddling on the couch, and sex. Physical intimacy and touch can be incredibly affirming as serve as a powerful emotional connector to people in this love language. The roots go back to their childhood. Motabi notes some people were felt deep affection when they're loved by their parents, when they were held, kissed, and touched. Um, for me, I can say when it comes to physical touch, top person, like that's my top thing. Well, it says how to communicate, nonverbal, use body languages and touch to emphasize each other, and um, acts to take, hug, kiss, hold hands, show physical affection, regular, make intimacy a throughout priority, and things to avoid: physical neglect, long, long, what is this? Stinks without intimacy, receiving affection coldly. Well, I could say for myself, like it doesn't have to be sex all the time, guys. No, no, no.
That,
It could
this
just
is
be it could just be like chilling, cuddling. Like I said, even play fighting,
Mm-hmm.
like just holding. It's like just a hold to say, yo, I got you or something. Like if I'm driving my car and you hold my hand, like you know what I mean, or I hold your hand or something. I mean, and don't deny me neither. That's a real thing. When I'm trying to like grab one, don't touch me. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it does hit harder.
Mm-hmm.
it
That's a
hits
Because
fact.
harder.
that's something that yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
been through situation where it's just like, people know that's my love language and I just want to hold and then, push me off and I'll just be like it's kind of like I don't know where to go here. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes some people it's like, all they see is, oh, you just want to have sex or you just want to do this or whatever. Like, no, just I like your warmth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. I would believe,
Mm-hmm.
but just for me, it's just even just around me, like sometimes I don't know, just things like that. I would assume. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just me. How about you guys when it comes to physical touch? How are you guys?
That's actually the last one that I have on my I don't care for it. I don't do PDA. Don't touch me. I'm great. Thank you.
Have you ever
Wow.
dealt with a person that was their top
Yes.
love language?
Yes. And yes. And oh my God, it's so annoying. So annoying. Yo, the way that I feel like even right now, the way I'm reacting, some people don't even realize like I'm repulsed by it. And I feel bad for people where that is their love language and they meet me where it's just kind of like, oh, it just becomes, to me, I interpret it as you're very needy. Like you're always like, I need to touch you. I need to, and I'm like, no, leave me alone. Like backhand and everything. Cause I'm like ready to, now I'll fight you.
Jeez.
But yeah, trust me, it's like repulsive. Like I don't, and I think it's simply because like to that person, it's innate, right? Their whole thing is that is how I speak. That's how I engage. That's how it's so normal and natural to me. But for me, it's like touch is kind of like a more consent thing. So it's like I have to, it's like a layered thing for me. So it's like you don't get to access me or touch me until I give you permission to do so. So it's like when people are like, oh, like even people who do the French kiss, when they do each side, I'm the person who does not kiss you. Like I literally, my cheek is like, that is it. But I'm not placing like plants on, nope, my lips are not touching your face. Maybe you catch my hair, like, but none of it.
Wow,
Like,
disrespect.
I'm not the type. You know, handshaking is great, you know. I remember a friend who was like, that was just their thing. And as soon as I would move away from them, it was as if they were trying to follow me. And I just got to the point where I had to take the pillow and be like, no, like, you don't seem to understand.
You pillowed someone before? Damn.
I pillowed. Like,
Wow,
and I'm
just
just like,
separate.
why are you
Just stay away from me.
Yeah, like.
Wow.
And they took offense to it. No, they really did. And I was like, you're in my space. Like, get out of my space. They're like, does this mean you're angry with me? Are you upset? Like, I was like, yeah, I'm upset that you keep touching me. Stop touching me. Otherwise, I'm great. Like, but yeah, it's we fight. People who have that as their like primary, we fight. Fight.
Okay. How about you, Dapesh?
Nah, man, touching is great. It was number 2, but for me, but spectacular. Like I've also learned to do and I learned it from women too. So what women would do, like they would like hover over you and like nonchalantly do stuff to you. So instead of like, cause it's assumed dudes always do like the aggressive throwing around and all that, right? But then once I started watching women, learning how to like subtly it's like a presence thing. Like it's very innate what women do. Like it doesn't mean they won't get to the joyride, but
hold on.
But
sorry. Continue.
I was gonna say like, I just learned to expand my my touchology. You know, you know, it's being more lyrical with it, like more subliminal, right? And just I don't know, it makes women feisty or something. I don't know. It just makes them, because you have to think of it like it's like we're doing something. Let's say this doesn't happen in public. It's like we're both doing something, but yeah, from the outside view, it looks like we're not doing anything, but we know what we're doing. So it's not an obvious thing where like you put the arm around the shoulder, or like you grab her booty or grab her hips or whatever. It's just like, yo, it's like I gotta explain it in depth. I don't even know how to explain it. All I know is it's spectacular.
I think I know what you mean. I think I know.
I hear you. My question is, because when I see physical touch, for me, it doesn't mean PDA.
Now what's
that is a part of it though.
I don't think so.
So public displays
like
affection.
I'm already a nervous, because I feel like I'm already a nervous person out on the road, and not really nervous, but like I'm just like
vigilant.
like
But you have
just
to
not
remember,
even vigilant, but like
hand holding is a part of PDA.
there's a time for huh?
Hand holding is PDA,
Well, I could do hand holding. Like there's
but
certain things,
that's
but
a
like
form of
just
PDA.
pull up, and like I've seen women like put their hand in their pants in their not, in their man's pants pocket,
Hand.
like back pocket,
Hmm.
and
Oh,
I'm like, why are we doing that? I
I do
mean,
that.
that's to each their own, but like I'm not just right there, my like you know what I mean? Like I've seen that, and I'm just like what? But why?
I mean, it's the
Especially when
warmest
you're,
part.
let's say you guys are both walking, and
Yes.
then they decide to just put their hand in their man's back pocket. It's like
Mm,
I'm thinking that you're going for his wallet, or you're trying to say
mm.
his wallet is mine.
That's
This
funny.
water is mine.
I don't know, but like I just for me it's kind of strange. Like I don't know it, but hey, that's people. That's their love. That's their love. I'm for me. I just wouldn't want like
I mean, it's a warm
someone in my
area.
back pocket.
It's like the
I
warmest
get
area.
that, which I get, but mm, I don't know. But
It's the
anyway,
same as if a guy were to put his hand in his girl's pocket.
but I wouldn't put it in my girl's pocket and then walk. Like you're walking and your hand is still in the pocket.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
I've
You
seen.
can,
yeah,
or play with their belt loop. That's what I
yeah,
would do. Yeah, it's the same thing
yeah.
to me.
I wouldn't do it like that though.
Huh.
I would do it like differently. It'd be like notice. It'd be subtle, but like you know why I'm grabbing you. You know why I'm
Hmm.
touching you. Like you know what I mean? Like you'll
You're like
like
the extreme version of it.
huh?
You're the extreme version because that's more subtle. If you put your hand in somebody's back pocket, that's a little bit more
I'm
subtle.
not gonna be like pap. Like you know what I
it's
mean?
because
But like I would do certain things.
of Pap.
You,
You know what
that
I
just
mean?
reminded me of like a situation with my ex. Yo, the man did that. We were on an escalator. The way that I turned around and started going off on him, I said, never do that again.
I
And the man
wouldn't
got
do that.
scared.
Like I wouldn't do that. But
Oh,
like
he just
I
went.
mean it happens.
He just
I
went.
would do it if I know they liked it. But like
So he just went. It's a party, and he was on Plap.
Trust me.
throw
But you
your
And we
can't
head
were
off,
in
you know.
we were in Barnes and Nobles. Why are you doing that?
at Barnes
Yes.
and Noble. Hilarious. Why
Oh no. Don't kill me.
he didn't even like work up to it? Like
Uh-uh.
you have to
I
like
don't
work
care.
up to.
Sometimes you could work up to it. Like you can do it. I've you know what? I've done a little pap, but like it's with my partner, and my partner knows me. Like there's things like
That's what
there's
I'm
certain
saying.
things
Like
that you can like for me like certain times like when I see people walking and they're walking holding hands in a store that you know that people are gonna have to get by you. It's like
Mm.
why are you doing PDA? I'm like especially now in Walmart or something you're doing PDA. I'm walking through with my cart.
I'm rolling.
You know what I mean?
this is not the time.
This is not the time. But hey, who are we to tell whose love is not the time? But
Mm.
speaking of Walmart, gifts, receiving gifts.
Mm.
It's a pretty significant love language. You feel loved when people give you visual symbols of love.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's not about the monetary value, but symbolic thought of being the symbolic thought behind the item.
Mm-hmm.
So So people who love actually receiving gifts is a joy being gifted something that is both physical and meaningful. The key is to give meaningful things that matter to them and reflect their values, not necessarily yours.
Right. So now this is where the whole concept of gold diggers get trashed on
Hmm.
because their love language is gift giving of their value. You see?
I
Now we
mean,
understand.
I hey, I don't know anything about gold diggers or because I don't ever call anybody gold diggers or whatever. There's a lot of people that go on like they don't want high end things when you do want high end things.
Of course.
That's fine. I mean, that's your prerogative. Am I gonna buy that for you? No. Um, that's why I have someone that appreciates my gifts. Like
Mm,
for me, when I do gifts and I'm learning, like not even learning, like I always felt like I've done gifts that always have a meaning.
mm,
Like it's just someone that needs to understand my gift. A lot of
mm,
people never understood my gifts. Even like if
mm,
I'm giving to families and stuff. Like I feel like that's one of my like if there's any love language I feel like I can like understand, I think it's that. Because I feel like but the way I do gifts, I don't do gifts. Yeah, there's a price sometimes there's not a price. But I think like I
Mm,
think about certain things. I'm like, hey, we spoke about this, how about this? We spoke
mm,
about that, how about that? And for me, my like that is a meticulous thing for me.
mm.
Like that's one of those things I like giving gifts and stuff like that. So before I wasn't like this, I'm not gonna lie, but the right one will do that to you. So
That's very
you know,
true. Very, very
um,
true.
Well, for gifts, I'm very whether I'm giving gifts or receiving. I'm not really. I like
care.
very yeah. I have no care for it really. Because like I said, I got that Amazon. I'm sure everyone has Amazon, and anything in particular I want, I just bam get it.
Hmm.
If I were to receive a gift, it'd probably have to be like some custom, something we probably discussed before that like you just can't get, right? But other than that, like what is like a name brand, high brand, nah, I'm good on that.
I'm okay with getting gifts too. I noticed that.
Mm.
I'm okay with getting gifts. Like
Um,
I don't like for me it's a great thing, but
mm,
like yeah, I'm just okay with getting like I'm happy, I'm thankful, and what like I am. But like I'm not gonna be the person that's like, oh my gosh, wow, you got this from yes, I feel like for me, I'm feeling it inside, but in the outside, I don't know how to react
yeah.
because it's like me in my mind, I'm just like, I'm giving you, I'm gonna get you better than this. Like
Mm.
it's not even like it's like I'm trying to level up. You know what I mean?
You guys trying to compete. What the,
Not even compete though.
It's
That's
like,
I think level up is a word, but it's not like level up like oh I'm trying to
yeah.
compete. I just want to be like, hey, you're showing your love for me this way. I want to show it to you a different way as well. That I think I can. I think that's just what it is for me. You know what I mean?
oh,
That's
that,
something I'm learning. Like I could say that.
True. I mean, I like getting gifts. Gifts are, but I like meaningful gifts. Like you can't just get it. No, I lie. I like gifts. I'm supposed to be like, I like meaningful gifts. I do like meaningful gifts. They are way better. But like say for example, but I would be the type of person if you wrapped up a box of Oreos, I'd love that. I'd be like, oh my gosh. If you sent me a box of pizza at my door and you're like, this is my treat to you, I love that. I'd be like, oh my god, do you
Yeah,
really?
I know it's true. I'll give you that. Like I got a gift one time. I'll say this. I got
a
one gift.
box of pizza.
I got a gift that was pizza, and I was like, you know what it is? It was like it was a special gift. Like it was just like
Hmm.
little things you do. Like I was like every
Yeah.
month we do a little gift. And she got me a box of pizza,
All of a sudden, there's grade
and
two again.
yo,
Yeah.
I had a great exactly like as much as I'm trying, but the thing about it, I'm on a construction site, so it was
Hmm.
like for me and my brethren I was working with, and they
Hmm.
seen the piece of shape as a heart and all that
Hmm.
stuff, and I'm just like. Like I'm like, oh, and it's like, yo, it's shape as a heart, but I know still, you know what I'm saying? She loves me, dog. You know what I mean? But my heart was like warm, Bridget. My heart was warm. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's a heart, pepperonis. Like,
That's
you know what I mean? But like I was like trying to, like I'm not used to like I guess when that comes like a PDA thing, like I'm
mm.
happy when you say you love me, but like when you say it for me, it's like you making me smile in front of my dogs. Like
That's what,
we're banging hammers here. We're not supposed to show the soft side. You know
Guys,
what I
I
mean?
guess I'm on a construction site. People chew tobacco, spit,
mhm.
be on substances, and you got me here
I'm
smiling.
not trying to be a no so everybody here is miserable and you got me smiling because you love me, damn it. Like I'm joking, I'm joking.
That is a funny, yo. That might be the title.
Though that's not that can't be the title. So these people might know I'm talking about them. I'm joking. It's a real thing. You know, it's a real thing. I don't know, but you guys. So okay, that was gifts.
I give some kind
Um,
of well, two thumbs down.
what if it was a PS5 though?
Hmm?
What if it was a PS5?
I'll sell it. Whoa, I shouldn't. Wait, actually, I wouldn't have said that.
Wow.
Actually,
Wow.
I said that so fast too.
Man's out here striving, baby.
You're
Doing
selling.
eat in the box and
You're
all
selling.
just for it.
You're selling your gal's gift.
Whoa, I said that so fast. I didn't even take. It's like the
You're
gun went
selling
off and I
your
went.
gal's gift. Is one gift. Like I had a gift.
It's like the gun went off
I
and I went.
cherish
Oh
my gal
shoot!
gifts.
I'm trying to take the bullet
I
back. Oh,
cherish
the gun
my
already
gal's
fired.
gift, yo. I cherish my gal's gift. Like even the smallest ones. I have one where it's a rock, and I just hold it like this sometimes when I'm going through things or whatever. I just look at it, just hold it, and just, like I don't know why, because it says believe on it, and I just and then there's this another like there's gifts that stuff like that. But yeah, as I digress before we get all like guilty, quality time.
I just like to discard.
People,
I just like to discard what I just said last segment. Just I just like
um,
to.
Take back.
so quality time.
Retract the
People
statement.
who's trust me, people whose love language is quality time feels most adored when their partner actively wants to spend time with them and is always down to hang out. They particularly love when active listening, eye contact, and full presence is prioritized hallmarks in the relationship. This love language is all about giving your undivided attention to that one special person without the distraction of television, phone screens, or any other outside interferences. They have a strong desire for actively spending time with a significant other, having meaningful conversations, and or sharing recreational activities. Let me tell you something. This one I have a hard time with. And it's not because of the quality time, it's because I have ADD.
Bro, there you go.
This one, like I thought it was just quality time. You see, the thing about it is like the quality time. I love having quality time. Nothing wrong with that. But undivided attention and like active listening, eye contact. Like I'll be talking. Oh, a squirrel.
That's.
And it's not that I'm not like it sounds disrespectful, but I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's just this is just so much things going on. And like you know what I mean? Like I'm listening and I'm hearing it, and sometimes I just disappear.
Mm.
And it's not that I'm trying to be an ass. It's just I disappear hard. You know what I mean?
I said, "Oh look, a car. Oh look."
That is my number one right there.
Sometimes it's intent like it's not even intentional. It's like sometimes it's just I'm there, I'm listening, and then one word would make me think of something. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to do this. Sometimes like there's numerous times that I'll just be like, we're chilling, undivided attention, listening, talking or whatever. And then something comes to my mind, oh, I gotta do this. What? Is it important? No. So I can chill, but my mind is like already like, do this, do that. And it's not that I'm like trying to be disrespectful. It's just that's just how my head is. Like that's why I don't really get something completely done all the time because I'm just all over.
That's a weird. I almost said curse, but I think sometimes I go through that too. Like you half finished stuff, you 3/4 finished stuff. That's a problem.
It
You
is.
gotta get under
It is.
control. Like,
And listen, and sometimes conversation, like one thing about people that like have quality time and they have conversations, certain conversations, I'm listening, like I'm an active listener and I'm listening, but sometimes it's not that I tune them out. It's just like I don't know how to like. Sometimes when I'm listening to certain conversations, it's like you're saying everything in my mind already. So I'm kind of just like, yeah, you're right. Um, um, orange juice are made from oranges. I like oranges. Like because it's like we're already like I'm like so I don't want to cut you off. And I think that's a big thing too. Like when you cut them off or you're not listening, woo, they hate you for that. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Like quality time is a big thing for you, Nerdsy, isn't it?
It is a very big thing. Oh my god. Oh, if I can say oh my gosh any longer, it's a big thing.
So it's whether watching a movie, coloring in a book,
Trust
eating
me.
dinner at a
So
restaurant.
what's your
Big.
pet peeve when it comes to quality time then? Like obviously you like going out and everything and all that nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, I love spending time
I
with
said nonsense.
people.
No, like just
Especially
run
when we
around.
go out. Yeah, but then you know what it is too? It sorry. Um, so sometimes that's how I can get really moody because if nobody's wanting to spend time with me, then I kind of feel like, oh, I guess no one really likes me that much. Like, you know? So sometimes that's what happens where it's just like, oh, you don't have time for me? Okay. Like, and again, it's like some days it could be depending on my mood. Like some days I can really accept and understand that that person has other things, they have other priorities, etc., etc. But in other days, I'll be like, why can't you schedule time for me? Like, why can't you make this? Um, why why aren't you looking at our relationship in this type of way or looking at it like, you know? So sometimes it'll be like,
Where is the effort?
yeah, like, and then it's like you're not putting that attention or not actively taking the time to make that an important thing or place that importance on it.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
yeah,
sometimes you gotta understand that not everybody knows how to communicate.
and then that's what I'm saying. So sometimes it's not. That's where the miscommunication of the languages come in, right? Where it's like, if say for example, that person doesn't explain to me that they have a week work that's like super hectic, and therefore they're like they already know they're gonna be tired based on how their work week's gonna be, etc., etc. They have other obligations, and they don't know how to turn around and say like, okay, Zakia, like I won't be able to see you this week, but I'll see you next week. If they tell me they'll see me next week, okay, I'm great. I'm fine. Because to me, it's still the you are making time for me. You intently are saying, I'm going to definitely put this aside and we are going to have time together. And
Mhm.
I will be fine with that. So if I have to wait 3 weeks before I see your face, I'm still okay with waiting those 3 weeks out before I see your face. I just know that you actively have made that choice to put me there. But when it comes to like on the fly and it's like okay or day and then it's like oh no everything starts to like is more important, then I get a little like you know what, fine. Then I feel like okay, you don't care about me because you know if you cared then you'd make sure to put this time together.
Oh man, you see,
Nah,
Oh,
you know what,
no,
fine, you know what, fine.
oh man.
And then you know at that point after that point it's like I don't even care that more anymore and then you're dropped, you're off my
Nah,
list.
wow.
you care. You care.
I care
Because
for like
there's always that,
a
like, oh, you
night
just don't
and then I
care because
don't
you're not
care anymore.
listening. I'm like, I'm listening, but like my brain is compartmentalized. It went all over, like it went like this. You know what I mean? It's not I wasn't listening. I listened.
No. No, but for me, like it's bad because that sometimes is my what's the way? Sometimes that's my metric.
Mm,
Oh, okay.
So it's bad at times because it's just like just because the person is not available, that does not mean that they like you any less or love you any less because they weren't available to do X, Y, and Z for you that day or weren't able to meet with you that day or spend that time with you, right? That they
mm.
agreed on. But like I said, some days, depends on my mood, it would be like that person doesn't meet it. And say they don't spend quality time with me back to back twice. You're dead to me now. Like,
Wow. Whoa.
Wow.
you're dead.
You know what's funny? Have you guys ever like spoke to someone that like you're so relaxed, like
Yes.
in the quality time that you just drop asleep?
Yes.
Like there's times like just even just being on the phone, like watching a movie or like just chilling
You
in
get
the
some
midst of quality
Z's.
time. Listen, yo, draw, snore. Sometimes she'll be talking to me and I'm just relaxed listening, like her voice is comforting, and I'm listening and I'm informed. and it's like a good lullaby. Like I just knock out. And then it's like, and then the funny thing is when she stops talking, that's when I wake up.
That's yo. You do some next type of stuff. Yo,
I'm
you.
not like it's tired, but I'm just be like, it's like, were you
You
even
know, and some,
sleeping?
you know what's crazy? Some people might take that as offensive,
Right.
right?
And I understand why. I
Yeah.
understand why.
It's like I've been banging hammers for 12 hours today on
Right.
my feet.
Right. Give me
Oh,
a break.
Break.
no, but not like people understand. Some people understand
Yeah.
that, some people don't. You know,
Yeah.
As soon as my head hits the
it's just
pillow, it's
learning
the
the
next
love
day.
languages. Yeah, the learning. It's just learning the love languages and just, um, you know, going
Hmm.
through that. Now,
Hmm.
the last one was I think it's acts of service.
Yes.
And if your love language is acts of service, you value when your partner goes out of their way to make your life easier. It's things like bringing up soup when they're sick, making coffee for you in the morning, picking up
Hmm.
dry cleaning for you when you have a busy day at work. This
Hmm.
love language for people believe that actions speak louder than words. Unlike those who prefer to hear how much they are cared for, people do on this list do like being shown what they're appreciated. Doing the smaller and bigger chores in their lives makes their life easier and more comfortable and highly cherished by these folks.
Hmm.
Um,
That's
Now
another one for me.
that's a big one for you.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It's it's there for me, but
Mm.
I'm better at doing it for someone else.
Same.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm better. I will be the act of servicer.
Hmm.
You know what I
I
mean?
think I'll be the servicey. I
Yeah.
think I could be the servicer,
Lower.
but no, I think I'm the
Like
servicey.
more times it's like for me, I'll just do what I have to do anyway because it's
Hmm.
like I want it done at this time, right
Hmm.
here, over
Hmm.
there. Like if I'm tired
Hmm.
of someone doing this for me, I love that too. But
Hmm.
like for me, I'm just when I'm in the headspace to get something done, boom,
Hmm.
boom, boom. I
Hmm.
like yes, I would love like I'm already used to not asking for help.
Yeah.
So like to ask for help, I feel like it slows not really slows me down, but I just don't know how,
Hmm. Same.
you know? And for me it's like I'm learning how to be like, hey, stop. Can you can you help me understand this? That
Hmm.
is something that I'm like, because when I see an idea, I run in. Like no one can, I'm like a train. Like
Hmm.
I don't see the dangers, I don't see the common sense.
Hmm.
I just said, you know what, this is what I'm doing, boom. And I don't, it's not that I don't think about it, like I do, but I don't
Yeah, you're
know,
not
just
thinking about the issues or the barriers that may come with it. You're
right,
just doing it. Yeah.
which is not smart. But for me, when it comes to like I can serve, I like doing that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when someone's laying around, I'll throw out the garbage. I'll wash plates. I'll like the things that I know that like just makes it easier.
Hmm.
I'll do
Yeah.
because this is naturally
Vacuum
like
the
there's
What
house,
nothing
you
wrong.
clean the toilet.
But sometimes that
So
could even just be a workflow. Like you give somebody advice on how to just make their life easier too, right?
mhm,
I like the same way Jamie said it. Like I'm on both sides, but oftentimes it's hard for people to do the acts of service, even though that is one of my stronger. That's my top three. Like, but to sit there and wait for somebody to do it, you're like, I'll just do it. You know, it's okay.
oh, you know what's big? What's big about that for me too is I like doing acts of service,
Mm,
but the person has to appreciate it.
Oh, whoa, okay.
If you don't appreciate it, or you're just ungrateful, or you just don't care about what I'm doing, or don't
mm-hmm,
acknowledge, not even acknowledge, just know
mm-hmm,
that hey, I'm doing this for you, and you
mm-hmm.
appreciate it, and
I'm
you're
going out of my way.
respectful.
Yeah,
I'm going out of my way. Acknowledge that I'm going out of my way.
yeah,
At
yeah,
least acknowledge that. Don't make it
yeah,
sound like. Don't make it feel like you have to do it.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That
I
just
want
went
I want like you run me. You know?
that just went dark a little bit. Just it's
No,
because
but
No,
it's
because it's like
true.
no,
No,
there's
it's
people
so
that like
true. It
take
is so
advantage of
true.
people that like to do the acts of service. They take advantage of it.
It's so true
Some
because
people
some
like,
people
oh, he
they
gets me things. He
yeah.
does this for me. He does that for me, and it's just like
Oh, so now
taking
you're gonna take
advantage of people's
advantage.
gift.
Yeah, trust me. I understand. I understand, Jamie. We vibe. We understand.
Your clothes will now be dirty. How dare you think?
No, because it's true. It's like, okay, I remember one time where, okay, laundry, for example. One of the people that I were dating, they had done their laundry and it was there for quite some time. And I folded all of it for them. I don't have to do that. But I was just me just being like, I like folding. It's not a problem for me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
This person decided to wash their clothes and wait until I was over
Wow.
to fold their clothes. I was like, is it just me, or is it like every time I'm here, you always have your laundry done, like, or out or whatever? It's like, I don't get this. No,
That is hilarious.
I picked
Just
up
miraculously just waiting for you to fold that.
fold the clothes. I was
Guy
like, this
said,
is madness.
guy said, fold the things, fold it.
And I was like, this is a one-time thing. I said,
Do it the one time the man said, "Yo, I can get used to this. I
No,
could get used to this."
doing that. Like, we're not doing that. But it's
So,
true. Like, oftentimes, I think a lot of people do get taken advantage of if that is their primary acts of service, because that's just what they like to do. They like to put a smile on somebody else's face or just make their life a lot easier, and then that's it. But people, when they find out, and I guess it's one of those things where it can be a catch-22 at the same time, because if that person is making that other person's life convenient, why wouldn't that person want that person to stay around?
That's a
Right?
good point.
So it just kind of makes it hard, where it's like, what would be the give and take? If that person enjoys making sure that this person's life is easier, how does that person then give back to that person?
Yeah.
Right? So it's one of those things where it kind of, I think it kind of creates a dependent relationship for the person who's the receiving end. And it kind of makes that whole like issue possibly arise where the person gets taken advantage of. So it's one of those things where
Because Ira said in the chat, yep, nothing worse than people who take your love for granted. Yeah.
Aye.
And I think that's a really big one. And I mean, I've been there. I understand. That's why I'm slowly trying to backtrack and not do acts of goodness.
Especially when it comes out like the one time you don't do it because you were busy, because
Yeah.
apparently you don't have a life, but you end up not doing it, and then they look at you like, weren't you supposed to do that thing? And you're like, oh, excuse me. What?
Right? Now I'm obligated.
Oh, I never knew there was such obligation.
It's like, why didn't you figure this out before? Like, why are you now looking at me now?
Oh.
Trust me.
Well, I mean, that's, I guess that's what we have for love languages.
This was pretty cool for the love month.
Yeah.
So, at least you have your quiz. You guys have the quiz there. Let us know your love languages.
Yeah.
Let us know your hardships.
Yeah.
That's 5lovelanguages.com.
Yeah, man. They have the quiz there for couples and singles and all these different things. So, let us know what it is, and your pros and cons. If
I
you
mean,
have any, what's up?
no, I was about to say, if you are a single man, and you want to learn your love languages, definitely do so. And then maybe, just maybe, you might be able to land with Mrs. Right by your love language, because this February we have our lovely guest who will be joining us. And who knows if you might find her and you guys connect, because you guys, just because of the love language quiz.
Okay. Hey. I hope Nerd Z becomes that hitch for you guys, and whatever happens for all you candidates, um, um, wish you guys the best of luck. And what is it? Uh, what is the? And make the odds be ever in your
In your
favor.
favor.
Um, I'm so dumb. But if anything, follow us at the Vent Pod on Instagram. Um, you have any questions, concerns, or complaints, send it to askthevent@gmail.com. We are on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher, and YouTube, where you're seeing our face right now. So we're there. Keep in contact with us. Uh, hold on. Today's the
Oh,
7th, right?
today is the
Yeah.
7th. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I was gonna say, the 16th, Galaxy Girls, Dark Love Matters is coming out. Don't forget to watch that interview, and don't forget to cop that when it comes out. Um, Shout out to all the black businesses out there.
They.
Um, Nerdsy, you got anything to plug?
Yes, I definitely do. I got my studio, my photography studio. So Studio, because you know what, you shouldn't be sleeping on it. That's the reason why. TO, so make sure to go and follow it. We have great promotions going on right now. We have the boudoir shoots all running until February 14th. So if you guys don't know what boudoir is basically the French word or French term for a woman's closet. So this can go from anywhere from nightwear to lingerie, swimsuits, even complete nude. So these are the shoots that will be running until February 14th. And right now we have a promotion going on again for boudoir. And in addition to that, for the February 14th, on the day of February 14th, we, like I was saying earlier, we have our special guest. She will be joining us and she'll be looking for Mr. Right. And we're going to be doing it like a game show style. So it is a blind speed date. And I hope you guys will come join us, pick Mr. Right with her as we go live on Instagram and on YouTube and really dive into relationships.
Mhm.
So can't wait because her stuff, ooh, her page is all about relationships, all about being a single woman, all about the journeys of dating and everything like that. So it'll be very fun. I look very forward, and she's well known within Toronto. She's been crowned as the face of Toronto for many places.
What is her
And
name? What's her name? Because I don't.
I can't give her name. I can't give her name yet. You know, people gotta wait. They gotta wait.
Oh,
I
you're
feel
not
like
gonna say the name yet?
I haven't said
Oh,
her name yet. I haven't said her handles yet. I haven't. All I know is she's a beautiful black woman, and she's been doing a lot of strides in Toronto. And she's been talking about her dating life. She's been very public about it. She's had a few shows up where she's done live dating, and so I feel really happy that she's going to be joining us on the event to do this experience with us, and especially for February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Yeah. In lockdown.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
man. Like, Nerdsy is gonna be the showrunner for that. Shout out to Nerdsy for you know,
yeah.
running that show. Single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. So,
Yes.
you know what I mean? Um, Boudoir. I don't know what that is, but yes, 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 ladies. I guess whoever closet that is, women, men. I don't know what it means, but sure. Get your Aunt
Get your
Jemima
sexy
heads
on.
on, wraps on. Your what is it, that long tee that you guys would
Theater.
wear,
Yeah.
do your thing, I guess. I don't know how that works, but boudoir, yes,
Mhm.
that basically means home
A woman's
clothes.
closet.
That's what it sounds like to me, yo.
You
But
say no clothes.
no, I said woman, home clothes, home clothes, home
Oh,
clothes.
home
Like I
clothes.
said, oh, it's going straight to the no clothes.
Yeah, I said no clothes. Yeah, I need to chill. Del Pesh, how about you? What you doing?
Uh, right now, it's still Del Peach Kitchen. I have to post some new stuff.
Hey.
Just so
Air Fryer Chronicles.
air fryer,
Mm-hmm.
air fryer chronicles. ARC. Okay, I like that. I like that.
Woo.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, just yeah, buying bits of gadgetry. Gonna start doing some stuff soon with it, and yeah. Dodging COVID. Dodging, hopefully no
That's
bullets
all
this
we
week.
doing. That's all we dodging, yo. We dodging COVID out here. That's how we dodging COVID. COVID's one of the biggest gangs out here. They have Brazilian,
Hopefully I'm not
South
at a
African, all these variants of this gang, yo.
hopefully I'm not
Um,
at a desk at work ducking bullets. Hopefully not.
COVID
So
gang is too strong out here. But you know, for me, follow me at Lou Pistols. I'll pull up that logo again. Lou Pistols on Twitch. I am playing currently the Walking Dead's Telltale series. There's a lot of things going on in that. You know, it's a very crazy storyline with a lot of Maury show stuff going on right now.
Don't
I
kill
know
me.
it's zombies, but like, finding out who the father is someone baby. Has someone lost their mind? Who should I kill? Like I do like live questions because it's like who should I kill and stuff. Um, Follow the Blizzard Boys podcast. One of the coldest podcasts is out. We still plan to do collabs and stuff. Follow, yeah, Nerdy. DZ said he's about it. But uh uh what I was gonna say, follow, yeah, just follow the Vent Pod, follow my Twitch. Um, I I plan to drop some stuff on YouTube maybe for my Twitch, but it's just progress, slow process. It's just I'm busy, a lot of things going on. So yeah, yeah, that's it for me. Um, so you guys be safe out there. Please be safe. Wear your mask. Stop fighting the people that tell you not to.
Facts.
Like they're not telling you because they really care sometimes. They're telling you because that's their job. You know what I mean? Some people you think they just want you to walk and infect everybody. They obviously they care about themselves as well, but like don't be attacking them like it's something personal against you. Just put on your mask and do what you're supposed to do.
Mhm.
That's it. You know what I mean? Don't be these anti-maskers that are trying to like push people around and them be like the terrorists and stuff. Y'all need to chill out.
Mhm.
Just because everybody's wearing a mask doesn't mean it's population control. Chill out. Chill out. These variant gangs of COVID is coming around. Y'all need to just relax. You know what I mean? It's like using hand sanitizer. It's
don't drink
wash
it.
your hands. Is it control when everybody's saying to wash your hands? Like there's germs on your hands. Wash your damn hands.
Please wash your hands.
Like like why does COVID have to tell you this?
I really hope you don't make bread, handle chicken, handle meats with your non-wash handing ass.
Yeah. So anyway, you
How
guys
dare
be
you? How
safe
dare
out
you prepare
there.
food with no washing hands? How dare you? It's
Trust me.
terrorism. Go ahead.
Trust me.
Sorry.
Anyway, yes. Yes, you monsters. Anyway, take it easy guys.